Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Viewer discretion is advised. Copyright. Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. Welcome. Thank you for being here. It is good to be here. Please give me a one if you can hear me and see me well. Great glory, great praise. Yes, indeed. There we go. We are back with the part 3. And for those of you who know the routine, we are going to go into certain things that 83 is going to, because of the curses cleaving unto them, and the blessing of us indeed live. So what happened here, we have a couple of the people that been enjoying the blessing, and when they reach a certain age, and suddenly now there's a epiphany, there's this great realization of life. I just find out about it. Nobody told me this. I had no idea I would have encountered those things because they weren't never put in front of me. Okay. And we have a letter from Sister Donna M. from, boy, the sister sent me this probably like 2 months. What did I do with the letter? What I just from Yahuwah's Garden. The sister sent me a couple of soap. I didn't even have the time to enjoy them. The family just grabbed them. They fought over them. They took everything. The oil, the candle, they took everything from me. So I have nothing now. I was gonna use them, but the women in my family, all of them, they just it suited them more. But nonetheless, so we are going to watch this, beloved, and see exactly what's going on. There's one video that I wanted to play yesterday. He didn't want to play, so we're gonna try it again. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on here.
No one warned you about this part. No one warned you about this part. The sadness, it comes first. And then the confusion. And then the endless questions. What is happening to me? Why doesn't anything make sense anymore? Who am I if I'm not who I thought I was? This is the part where the path disappears, where nothing feels solid and the pieces of your old life just slip through your hands. It's disorienting, it's exhausting, and oh my God, it hurts. But here's the strange thing I've learned. When you stop fighting it, when you stop demanding the answers, the pain itself can become the current that carries you through. Surrender isn't giving up. It's letting the breathing open you. If you need a little help finding that path again, click the link in my bio.
So, quite a few people, let's see what's going on here. Quite a few people are now realizing that their life don't make any sense anymore. They don't know who they are. They have no idea what's going on. Everything is so confusing. Their whole life and what's going on, and it's just everything is blurry. This isn't what I remember when I was growing up. This isn't what I remember doing things. And this is a part where the Holy One said, I will strike you with madness. I will make you a laughing stock in the midst of the nation. What you are noticing here is the babbling fools. It's the confusion. Everybody like, I don't understand what's going on. I did everything right. I went to school. I went to church. And above all, I hated those people that you guys told me to hate it. I hate their freaking gut. Actually, all my life was about hating them. All my life was about watching them below and see myself high and say, damn, I'm doing well. I'm glad I'm not in your place. And now look at you. Make no mistake. Every single one of them out there are well aware of what's going on, and they're well aware of what's going on and what's this thing happening and why it's happening to them. They know this. There is a video circulating around. I think I have it here. And I was not going to go into it, but because I've been receiving it multiple time, Sir Marvin Winans, is that what that is? Bishop. And one of those bishop fellows, one of those Christian bishop, something had happened in his church, and people are like, oh, this thing happened. And some people asking Big Levi, what's your point on this? Well, here's my point. First of all, let's watch this thing, okay?
Meanwhile, this is what they over there doing at them churches.
I, Roberta McCoy, give in faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
That's Bishop Marvin Wines. And mind you, he did that in front of the entire congregation while this woman was up there with her son giving money to the church. And while he's embarrassing her and her son, you can hear the congregation laughing in the background like something is funny. And let's not forget that just a few months back, Bishop Marvin Sapp was holding his congregation hostage until they gave a specific amount of money. Talking about close the doors.
I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. It's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get a...
This is why them churches is empty. Because y'all a bunch of two-bit hustlers. And this is coming from somebody who believes in God and Jesus Christ. Okay? But has my own spiritual relationship with them. And y'all got mad at Deontay Kyle for saying what he said. But this is what's happening at the church. And then you got the Christian people now saying that our ancestors are demonic. Are y'all serious? I'm not even going to ask if y'all cool. Because I know y'all not cool. But let's wrap this conversation up. Because the demons be inside the church. That's what we need to be praying for. Y'all calling the ancestors demonic. Meanwhile, this is what they over there doing at them churches.
So, and make no mistake, beloved. Those people, they love this type of thing. They love those pastors. They love going over there. Woe unto you if you try to go over there and tell them, oh, you shouldn't give money, you shouldn't do this. No, they love that. This is something, that woman, the greatest sin that she did is bringing that boy with her. Okay, if you're going to F up your life, do it on your own, but you're bringing children over there. And you won't see anybody say, oh, well, they're trafficking those children. Well, that's child trafficking. That's child abuse there. Okay, this kid, being, I think the boy was like 12 or 13, okay, with his mom or grandma, worked so hard and bring you $1,200. You could have pulled the sister aside, say, sister, there was a misunderstanding, this and this and that. You should have. No, right in front of everyone, you say this thing, and then you know how much trauma you brought to this child? This is child abuse. That's what that is. Bringing any kid to church is child abuse. That's what that is. Do you know what happened to us in the church? You do know that one of the main reasons why the so-called the black community is in this state that it is because of the church. You do know that, right? And yet you keep bringing children there. You're bringing children to those priests, to those pastors. If a man like Sir Bishop Marvin did this thing right in front of everybody, not only on public, online, and in front of the entire world, and you think if you leave him alone with this boy, bringing like, $1,999, you think he ain't gonna smack that boy? You think he ain't gonna assault this poor boy? You think he ain't gonna make his pimp hand strong on this boy? You think those guys really care? He locked the door a few months ago. And every single person in that church should have left. They came back, and they came back more, and they came back with more money. Those ungrateful scum, that's what they are. And I'm not blaming him because he's doing his job. This is what he's supposed to do. Pimp slap you bitches back to church and give that money. Because y'all a bunch of whore. That's what it is. The natural, the proper definition of an adulterer, a whore, a harlot, is a churchgoer, a woman or a man that worship the false more than one's God, more than the true God. Keep that pimp hand strong, man. Y'all niggas know you're supposed to bring me 2 G's, bring me 1,200, like I'm some kind of dog walking down the street. Get your ass out of my face and bring me my money, man. You think I'm doing this hash for free? What's up with y'all? Gang, son. Being there, you think this suit costs up? You think I find this suit in Goodwill donation? Though I found it over there, but it looked expensive. Therefore, you stick. Hey, man. I'm not blaming him because, of course, beloved, he's supposed to do that. Those people are well aware. That woman that you saw over here, she's an auntie. She's an, I shall say, a mother. I'm not surprised if somebody is watching this, recognize this woman, and they all know the truth. Yeah, man, them niggas got it twisted, son. Coming over there and keep that pimping strong on y'all, man. You lucky, you know, there's a camera watching, and then there's a such thing called, assaulting and stuff like that. If it was back in the day, man, when they ain't got the internet and things like that, man, yo, people would have talked like you were kissed by bumblebees, man. Bringing those children in this mess, talking about their ancestors are evil. Those are the people. Yeah, that's right. For now on, refer to me as the Reverend Pimp Marvin, baby. Keep my pimp hand strong, man. My hand been weak for the past few years. I let Hesh go. My hand's been weak. Y'all are coming here and Hesh like that, 1,200. 1,200 ain't nothing. I don't think any one of you here that $1,200 can pay all your bills, including rent or mortgage and lounging or food, phone, Netflix or social media, internet, or whatever the hell that thing is. $1,200 can't cover this, man. I'm doing you a favor asking you for $2,210. You're not listening to what I'm saying. Usher, close the door. Them bitches try to get away, close the door. You think it's easy pimping you guys? You think it's easy? You think it's easy going over there and tell Jibus that, hey, man, I got a bunch of scumbag with me, man. You're not going to let them in heaven. And then I gave him some money. I gave him something more than money. As a man, I'm ashamed to tell you what I did with Jesus for him to actually accept me. I had to bend over and grab them ankles and then let him do what he was supposed to do. And then now I'm trying to get my ROI back, my investment back. And then now y'all Negroes and whores and hoes and bitches are keep telling me, that's all you have? I'm going to come back here tomorrow. Y'all better get my money, son. Pimping ain't easy, man. What's up with you? Bringing $1,200 here. Those people love this. And then you'll see there will be more people coming and bring more money to this fellow. It's something, I'm not making this up. This is something that they like. This is something, it's almost sexual. I don't know what it is with some of our people. When they are getting abused like that, they're like, man, this pastor, I got to bring him money. I got to do this. I got to do that. A few years ago, there was another gentleman. He was preaching. There was a watch that he needed. And he was within his rights to tell you whores what he needed, to tell you harlots, you adulterers, you so-called Christian, like you really like to call, oh, he cheated on his wife, she cheated on her husband. she's an adulterer. He said, no, you are the true adulteress and the true adulterers. That's what you guys go over there and do this nonsense. And this fellow, he wanted to watch a Davidson or whatever that thing was. And he literally come to the church and then he beat down on the church. Sometimes you're going to have to put your hand on a hole, man. Hey, this pimping thing, man, you're going to have to be strong. The weak pimp, they fold and get out of the game, man. TD Jakes, man, you know, he got weak, he got caught up. And come to find out, man, okay, the church is not that the only thing you've been pimping out there. There are other certain things you've been pimping, man. You know, we heard all about those cheeks clapping and all that with Sir Sean and all that thing. I'm not getting into this, but you know, you're a pastor, man. I mean, I don't know about that. You know, any guy that keep those cheeks open to get clapped. There's another thing right here, man. I mean, you know what? He quickly folded. Okay, well, I'm sick. I got a heart attack. I'm asking question. Talk to my daughter. She's the one right now. Oh my God, I'm walking straight to the hospice and I'm sick. Don't fucking look at me. I don't know what's going on. I'm walking out of here. Everybody forget about it. He's in Washington. Now, I mean, a guy like Bishop Marvin, like, yo, I've been in this game for, son, you ain't gonna come over here and do this hash. So the guy standing right in front of anyone, he beat down on the church, say, y'all a bunch of backwards scum. You know I need that watch. You know I need this money. You know I need this hash, and you didn't give it to me. If it was the other pastor, you give it to me. There's another video. I don't know if that thing is real. Let me see if I can find it. Anybody remember this? Let me play that one more time, okay?
I, Roberta McCoy, give in faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
That's Bishop Marvin Wines. And mind you, he did that in front of the entire congregation while this woman was up there with her son giving money to the church. And while he's embarrassing her and her son, you can hear the congregation laughing in the background like something is funny. And let's not forget that just a few months back, Bishop Marvin Sapp was holding his congregation hostage until they gave a specific amount of money. Talking about close the doors.
I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. It's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get a...
This is why them churches is empty. Because y'all a bunch of two-bit hustlers. And this is coming from somebody who believes in God and Jesus Christ, okay, but has my own spiritual relationship with them. And y'all got mad at Deontay Kyle for saying what he said, but this is what's happening at the church. And then you got the Christian people now saying that our ancestors are demonic. Are y'all serious? I'm not even gonna ask if y'all cool, because I know y'all not cool. But let's wrap this conversation up. Because the demons be inside the church. That's what we need to be praying for. Y'all calling the ancestors demonic. Meanwhile, this is what they over there doing at them churches.
I, Roberta McCoy, giving...
Again, this is a video brother Dennis shared with me via WhatsApp. And I'm not quite sure if this is real. If this is AI or whatever that is, I don't know that. I don't know what that is, man. But nonetheless, this is what the brother shared with me, you know.
This Bentley that I park in the church is not just for me. It's for the church. It's for us.
Can we drive it?
No, God wouldn't want that in Jesus' name.
Amen, Pastor. Amen.
You know, and this dude bought some Bentley in the church and things like that. There's that other dude that talk about the watch. Remember the other guy? What was his name again? The he got robbed in front of everyone. He got robbed online. He got convicted though. What's his dude's name? Oops. I forgot that guy name. I think this is 2 years ago. Yeah, that's the dude.
The Brooklyn pastor who made headlines when he was robbed of expensive jewelry during a live stream church service has been indicted on federal charges.
Among the allegations against Lamore Whitehead, that he scammed a parishioner out of $90,000. And as CBS 2's Christina Fan reports, this isn't his first time in trouble with the law.
A normally flashy Bishop Lamore Whitehead was silent outside federal court as his attorney denied all fraud allegations against him.
Good evening.
The Brooklyn pastor, known for delivering sermons in designer suits and lavish jewels at Leaders of Tomorrow International Ministries, is being accused by federal prosecutors of obtaining part of his wealth illegally.
Bishop Lamore Whitehead is not guilty of these charges. We are vigorously going to defend these accusations.
According to an unsealed indictment, Whitehead asked for money and other things of value from victims using threats and false promises. He allegedly convinced a parishioner to invest $90,000 of her retirement savings with him, but spent it all on himself. He is also accused of extorting a businessman of $5,000, then convincing the victim to lend him $500,000 more and give him a stake in real estate transactions.
So you got this dude, you know, you got him. He just literally took $90K for a retiree. Somebody, and those people have this money out there, $500,000. You think black folk ain't got no money? They've got plenty money out there. You just gonna have to shake them. Like I already warned you, there'll be a shakedown here. You just got to shake them. And I'm not against this guy, man. He need the money, man. Try them pimp this stuff. And those, it's just like people like, okay, well, I don't know what's going on with the church. I don't know what's this. So you do know what's going on with the church, man. You do know, man. Those guys will choke you and get this money, son. What's up with you? They work, they bring this suit in here and things like that, man. And some of those dudes realize where they are going. They weren't going that hard back then. They realized that, well, I might go full on, man. And this is your pastor going over there with 2 iPhone, you know. Black folk, for some reason, I don't know why, Blassals primarily love the abusers. They just love when they see someone coming over there abuse our people, and then they cheered for this person. And if you try to tell them, yo, what this dude is doing is not good, they'll hang you alive, man. You think you can come over there and tell the people that this guy did something wrong to them? They'll hang you right then and there. Okay? So this is just my take on this thing, okay? They are indeed stiff-necked, man. This is not, beloved, we talked about this before. This isn't the time for our people to go out there and try to save people. You are not the savior of those people. Those people are doomed and damned the moment they went to the other side. They knew this. You think they didn't know? They knew that. They knew they weren't supposed to. They did. You didn't. This isn't the time for you to try to argue with them, prove things with them, try to pull scripture and stuff. They done. At this point, beloved, everything is done. There is a video. Let me see if I can get this video right here. Okay, now before that, let me go back. Okay, I'm done pretty much with that. Okay, I'm done with this. There's a video there. That are not playing. Okay. All right. Let me see this video. I like that video because a lot of people are starting to regretting they are regretting the decision that they had made, where the things that Beloved, whatever that you did in life, whatever that you did in your past, all the stuff you were doing in the past, all the things that you never got caught, you never get questioned, eventually will caught up with you.
Yeah, yo, what up, what up? I just had to pull over real quick, man. Oh my God, yo, mental fucking health is real. You have got to take care of yourself, man. I have let myself go tremendously. I've stopped practicing my faith. I have nothing to believe in. This shit just comes out of nowhere. I woke up this morning, I was perfectly fine, ready to go out and make some money. And then just a wave of depression hit me, feeling of self-worthlessness, feeling like I ain't shit, burnt a lot of bridges. You know, I got enemies out here in the fucking street because of dumb shit that I did in my past, fucked up shit I did in my past. And these demons are fucking eating me alive, man. I swear to fucking God, yo. Sometimes I feel so fucking in despair. I just want to end my life, man. But I'm not going to do that. My mother committed suicide, my uncle committed suicide, and my grandfather committed suicide, all on my maternal side. My father laid with a fucking genetic piece of shit. She fucking left me at the bus stop when I was 5 years old. I didn't have a mom. My dad fucking had to work his ass off. The streets fucking raised me, man. I moved out to the fucking beach from Norfolk and got locked the fuck up, ruined my life at 16. They tried me as an adult and housed me with a whole bunch of grown-ass fucking men, and I was 16 years old. You talk about fucking PTSD, man. I'm ready to fucking... Here I am, 50 years old, man. Businesses I've had, businesses gone. Fucking family, kids are grown. I got nothing now, man. I have no fucking ambition. Like, I want to fucking be peaceful. I want to be at peace, but I can't. This shit is eating me in my fucking brain, man. I don't know if I got a brain tumor. I got in a bad car accident a few years ago, and shit just got progressively worse and worse and worse after that. I was rendered unconscious. I had a severe fucking concussion, and I only got $35,000 from the goddamn accident. Here I am, I got fired from my job. I was making over $100,000 a year, but I lost it. I lost my fucking temper because a customer wanted to talk shit, so I talked shit back. And I got fucking fired for that shit, man.
There you go. And this is one of the reasons why, again, we have therapy here. All right. This is one of the reasons why we study books, how to control our anger and stuff. And this fellow did a lot in his past, man. He got caught up with him. That's why you call a DUI in the spiritual realm. He can't practice his faith anymore. He doesn't know what's going on, because a lot of people went and signed those deals. People love to talk about, well, rappers are selling their soul to the devil. Hollywood is selling their soul to the devil. What about you church parishioners, you church goers? You sold your soul too. In fact, you're the one that actually did it like for real. You guys are the one that's... What about you preachers that sold your soul to the devil? $100,000 a year, that's a lot of money. That's pretty good, man. Balling. A lot of you here, if you could have made 100,000, like, yo, that's a blessing right here, man. But this fellow, she's cutting up with him. She did in the street. And you're going to see at the end of this rent or whatever, like, yo, you'll never change, right? You know, I can't, hey, stuff like that. I didn't learn my lesson. Yeah, I didn't learn my lesson, okay?
And now I'm out this bitch DoorDash and fucking... I was Ubering and I was doing okay Ubering, but then they fucking fired me because of my criminal background. First, them bitches let me fucking work for 6 months, put 35,000 fucking miles on my goddamn car, and now, goddamn it, they want to fucking fire me.
Because your past, it's catching up to you. All the things that you've done, there were no consequences. They are catching up now. Then they are piling up, and then they are piling. Those demons, they actually are demons, and they are coming. Hey, nigga, payment. What payment for what? Well, you think all those things that you were doing in the past, we did protect you. Payment, nigga. pay up. And they're gonna eat you, man. And this isn't something this dude is doing for views and stuff. This is actually happened to him. Everything that he's doing turned against him because the church made our people so comfortable. All you have to say is, I believe in Jesus, and Jesus got your sin. The blood of Jesus wash my sin. Oh, well, your papa, did he wash that thing that you did when you were a teenager? He was like 19 years old at that time. I'm tired of struggling! Damn it.
So,
I'm tired of... There you go.
Yeah, yo, what up?
Yeah.
I just had...
This thing keep doing this. Nah, boy.
And now I'm out this bitch DoorDash and fucking... I was Ubering and I was doing okay Ubering, but then they fucking fired me because of my criminal background. First, them bitches let me fucking work for 6 months, put 35,000 fucking miles on my goddamn car, and now, goddamn it, they want to fucking fire me. I swear to fucking God, I'm ready to get me a crack starter pack. A Road Shore Boy, a 20 Rock, and a motherfucking choice of a Lucy Newport or a fucking half a black. $30, nigga. I got that shit. What up?
Okay, so this dude didn't learn. He didn't learn at all. People think the thing that they did in the past worked, and now they are doing something righteous at a job. I keep telling my brethren, you will never have peace. You will never live in peace if your money or your life, that whatever that you acquired, was through bloodshed, violence, and deception, deceitfulness. You're never going to have peace, man. You think 83 have peace? You think those celebrities, those elites have peace? They have all the money. They are not at peace, man. You got a fellow making 100K, man. This dude, he got ticked off because a customer talk hash to it. I keep telling people talk hash. That's what we study, all those therapy books. We are about a year now into psychology. Most of our people that are studying, they are psychologists right now. Though they don't have the proper, certificate or whatever, but they don't need it. Beloved, now, let me be real with you. There is no amount of therapy that can fix this. Did therapy fix us? Did therapy fix what happened to Jake? Did therapy fix Jacob's trouble while you were going through it? Now people need therapy because they're getting out of this thing. And then, and this dude he was 19 or 18, 16 when they put him, they convicted him. They got him. Let me hear this thing again. They put him with grown ass men. Okay. Is that what he said? Or is it another dude? Hang on.
Yeah, yo, what up? I just had to pull over real quick, man. Oh my God, yo, mental fucking health is real.
Well, mental health, when people talking about mental health, they ain't talking about this thing. America hate that word. Mental health, you're synonymous with school shooter, some kind of thing. But nonetheless.
Got to take care of yourself, man. I have let myself go tremendously. I've stopped practicing my faith. I have nothing to believe in.
Okay, so again, once the Messiah break the illusion about your Christ, your Jesus, your Jebus, how you can go around and f things up and then nothing's gonna happen to you. I'm a Christian, I already believe in Jesus, that's all. Everything's going to be okay. I mean, I'm making money now. You're making money now. You're living well now. Eventually we'll caught up with you.
This shit just comes out of nowhere. I woke up this morning, I was perfectly fine, ready to go out and make some money. And then just a wave of depression hit me, feeling of self-worthlessness, feeling like I ain't shit, burnt a lot of bridges. I got enemies out here in the fucking street because of dumb shit that I did in my past, fucked up shit I did in my past. And these demons are fucking eating me alive, man. I swear to fucking God, yo.
And it is the truth. It is the truth. People always want to say, okay, well, it's like, it's the depression, mental health. No, those are actual demons, son. Those are actual demons, and they will come after you, man. That's why a lot of our people, man, if this dude could get a micro pentacle, he would have received an alleviation. Things would have been a little bit, not better, but a little bit less painful if we could get a micro pentacle and have it consecrated. But it ain't gonna help you that much, man. Anyway, the demons, they're here.
Sometimes I feel so fucking in despair. I just want to end my life, man. But I'm not going to do that. My mother committed suicide, my uncle committed suicide, and my grandfather committed suicide.
Then there is a huge issue in this dude's family. There's a great family curse in there. There is a loop in his family. And he is probably the one that could potentially break that loop. There is a circle. This family must have done something to be like that. A lot of hate happened in the past, man. Grandparents, parents don't tell us anything. We just born in a family. We see them. They have stuff. We don't know how they acquire it. People love to say, I have no connection with my family and things like that. No, you do. There is such as a family curse. How do you think we got here? How do you think we got into this thing? It's because of what our family, our ancestors have done, and we still pay for it. Okay?
All on my maternal side. My father laid with a fucking genetic piece of shit.
I don't know what happened on his mother's side, but his father, he made the wrong choice right there. The mother side was pretty bad. I don't know who the mother was and what it is. And we just watched the video of this woman going to church with this boy. Most likely when he was a boy, they took the boy to church. And, well, they took him to another place. I'm not quite sure if this the same guy. Let me see this.
She fucking left me at the bus stop when I was 5 years old. I didn't have a mom. My dad fucking had to work his ass off. The streets fucking raised me, man. I moved out to the fucking beach from Norfolk and got locked the fuck up. Ruined my life at 16. They tried me as an adult and housed me with a whole bunch of grown-ass fucking men, and I was 16 years old.
Okay, 16, you're in the midst of a bunch of grown men in prison. That ain't pretty, man. Things going to happen to you, man. Okay?
You talk about fucking PTSD, man. I'm ready to fucking...
Okay.
I am 50 years old, man. Businesses I've had, businesses...
Okay, dude is 50 years old. Now a lot of stuff catching up, man. It's going to take time. It's going to take time, but eventually we'll caught up with you, man. All the demons and stuff. And again, there is hope for this dude. There is hope for him. If he was raised in the church and all this thing, he did all this stuff unknowingly, and then he come back to the true roots, to a true faith, if the Holy One called him, those things will break. But indeed, there is such a thing as a family curse. And that's why we break the hours. I don't know about you. I break mine. Well, I think mine was broken by my grandmother. A lot of people, they break theirs, man. They like, yo, I ain't gonna be part of this mess, man. I ain't gonna be part of this mess. I'm not gonna be as my father, as my mother, my uncle, my this, my that. Oh hell no, man. I'm out of this ish, man. I ain't gonna do this. I break this thing. I ain't part of it. Those things will caught up with you, son. They will. People out there doing all sort of things. And I'm not talking about people that are going to the club and shake their asses and stuff like that. I'm not talking about this, man. I'm talking about people that are violated immutable law. If there's one thing our people are very good at, is violated immutable law. There are certain laws. For every action, there's a reaction. You cannot violate that. You must understand the whole thing about, oh, Jesus is paying for your sin, or the blood of Jesus wash me. Whatever I do, Jesus is going to pay. That's a huge lie. Whatever you do is recorded. You are always being watched, listened to, recorded, monitored. Always. Before you come in this realm, while you are in that realm, when you get out of this realm, the moment you come out of your mother's portal, there's a spiritual camera, a spiritual camcorder, a spiritual scriber writing things that you are doing, everything good and bad. No matter what you do, it's being recorded. The Akashic records. And it is being weighed and judged. If you keep putting nothing but unjust weight, that's all your family been doing, it will caught up to you, man. Some of your family eventually got away with it. Great-great-great-grandparents, great-great-great-grandmother, great-great-great-grandfather, they got away with it, but the uncles, the others, they are paying for it, man. Indeed, everything is recorded in your bones, in your flesh, in your blood. Your DNA is essential data for recording. One of your DNA has the capability to take all the information in the universe and store it in there. It won't make a dent in it. And your DNA contains like billion, trillion of neuron or whatever the hell that thing is. You are a walking recording machine. People think there's nothing around them. They can do whatever. The trees are witness. The wind, the water, the fire, objects, every single thing in your house is alive. They can speak. They can talk. Remember in the good book, I believe in the book of Numbers, when Balaam, the great priest of the Most High God Almighty, he went to bless the Israelites. And then after that, he blessed the Israelite. He was the one who gave us the blessing. He was a great priest. Then he went back to the king of Moab. The king of Moab gave him a bunch of money, a bunch of women, and wine. And then he said, go take the blessing back. He told the king, he said, man, I can't take the blessing back, because the moment the mighty one put the blessing on someone, you cannot take it back. The moment he put the curses upon you, you cannot take it back. The Moab, the fat king of Moab, keep telling him, he gave him more money and stuff. He's like, yo, I keep telling you, he said, do it anyway. So he mounted his ass, put all the wine and money and women on the ass. Balaam was into a bunch of women, like all the Israelites, man. They were into a bunch of, prostitutes, so to speak, back then. So he got into his ass, riding so he can go ahead and curse the Israelites. So the ass was, walking, and the ass saw there was an angel in the road with his sword drawn. And the angel is a stance of fight. Like, if this nigga come any step closer, I'm going to kill him. And Balaam was drinking, was singing. He didn't care. And the ass stopped. So he like, what's wrong with this donkey? He's like, go ahead, go. Shoot. And the donkey don't want to go. And then he got off, he keep pushing the donkey, the donkey don't want to go. He hauling ass. He tried to hold the donkey to go over there and curse our people. The donkey didn't want to go. Then he started beating the crap out of her. He started beating the donkey and curse the donkey, drinking, beating, curse, kicking the donkey, and say all sort of word to her. The donkey didn't want to go. And at one point, the Messiah said, okay, the angel's like, the mighty one, he's going to kill the donkey, man. And then the Messiah said, okay, whatever. The Messiah had to make the donkey talk to him. The donkey turned, what the fuck is your problem, man? Don't you see there's a freaking angel here with a freaking sword, man? You want to die? And he jumped back like, yo, you can talk. He said, well, yeah, I know everything you've been doing. I can talk. What did I do to you to deserve this, man? I serve you right. I did everything you did. I kept my mouth shut when you murdered that hooker and stole her money and her wine. I kept my mouth shut when you were doing that threesome and everything. I kept my mouth shut when we do all this. I never did anything. Why you are beating the crap out of me, man? You're like, oh, good Lord. Say, yeah, he's the donkey say, are you out of your mind? I didn't want to, I crushed your leg. Remember when I pushed your leg into this wall, I crushed it so you won't go over there? And then he turned around, he looked, you know, the dude, the priest always drunk. Most of the time, 90% of the time, the high priests are either drunk or they're in a whorehouse. Because were like this dude, they can't handle this pressure, man. It was too much. And then when he looked closer, he saw the angel with the sword standing there, and he backed off. Everything talk, everything has a spirit on it. Whatever that you do, there is always something out there recording, telling you, talking to you. You're just not paying attention. You're just in this wine. You know, you just got this gold in your pocket, you know, plenty of gold, you got wine. Don't give a crap. A freaking donkey coming over there and try to tell me, or a cat coming to my house, or a snake, or bear. I don't give a crap, man. I'm making 100 G's. You know, I got all them bitches with me, man. There's a giant dumpster full of cookies, you know, all over the neighborhood. I can get whatever cookies that I want there. I don't give a crap. How did the donkey know the angel has a sword? He saw it. She saw it. She saw the angel there standing. Sometimes a freaking donkey has more sense than you. A freaking donkey can see true, like it can see potential danger, and while you can't. You on your wine, man, you know, you got your money with you, nigga. I'm making 200K. I got this, I'm driving this Lambo. I ain't gonna give a crap about whatever that ley line thinks, but I'm gonna drive right through it. Yeah, the donkey has high, man. The donkey saw this like, yo, the donkey's like, I ain't gonna go there, man. Sometimes an animal can save you. They can walk, but the Balaam didn't give a crap. Remember, Balaam was the one who gave our secret out there. It's two guys. It's Balaam and Saul. Saul consulted with, Balaam was the one who tell our secret because he was the priest of the Holy One, a Shemite. He sold out for money, wine, and women, mostly wine and women, you know, and then he was the one who go over there and tell the Egyptian, you know, how to take us down. He was the one who said when Moses was a little boy, he took the crown from the Pharaoh and put it upon his. Balaam was the dude who came here, you know, for a few bucks. It's like, this Hebrew child, you think he doesn't know what he's doing? He knows exactly what he's doing. And he give all the secret. And then Saul was the one who initiated the first wave of the Inquisition because he got mad because the blessing was taken away from him. And then he give all the secret out there. He banished magic, you know, he killed everything. That's why when he went to the witch of Endor to bring Samuel back, he is the hypocrisy of him. He was the one who made magic illegal because his magic was gone, because Saul was a superhero, so to speak. And then once he swagger jacked the office of Samuel, and then that's it. The Messiah said, you done. You pissed me off for the last time. And then the Messiah ripped the spirit from him and give it to David. So now he didn't have no magic. He couldn't use it, so he banned it. He wrote it in the book, Saul, also known as King James, on certain books. And then he mount an inquisition, starting to kill our own brethren. I believe he formed the tribe of Benjamin. Is that what that is? Is Saul from the tribe of Benjamin? He raised the tribe of Benjamin against the Israelites. Saul was the one who do all those things, and then he gave the secret to the other kings, the Hamite kings, how to make us disconnect us and things like that out of jealousy and envy. Another brother sold us out, and again it was Balaam doing the war. Yes, Saul was the tribe of Benjamin. That's why we always been at war with the Benjamite. And then when we had to go to war with the Benjamite, they sent Judah first because he riled them up. You know, he brought the Benjamite against us. And what Saul did, he knew he shouldn't do this. He make laws. He make laws that tell the Benjamite to turn them against the law. He made homosexuality, so to speak, a law in the midst of the Benjamite. That's why the other brothers, they like, yo, we ain't gonna let's cut off Benjamin. Let's cut him off because he is involving with this age, and the Holy One already tell us, not to do this thing. And then Saul rallied them. He gave them everything to take us down until some of the Benjamites, they're like, yo, we need to redeem our people because Saul is anyway. You read the book, you studied this thing with us, but nonetheless, it was Balaam, okay, that went to the war when Esau and the Edomite deemed themselves being Hebrew. They have the same power that we have. They can do the same thing that we can. They just choose not to do it because whatever that we can do is always in righteousness. And by nature, Esau is not a righteous man. When the Edomites were fighting those group of Gentiles, and they keep losing. And Zippo, remember Zippo? Zippo was there complaining. And he's like, yo, I can't believe we keep losing against those freaking the people over there. They're so weak, yet we keep losing. It was Balaam that come and say, are you out of your goddamn mind? Don't you know you are the child of Abraham? Don't you know you are a Hebrew too? Though you do not have the blessing like the Israelites, you can do pretty much the same thing that they can do. All you need to do is to go to your God and make an offer. All you need to do is go to your God and pray, and he will have mercy unto you. Zippo, I was calling Zippo. And then Zippo did, and then he agreed with Balaam. They bought bulls, they make the sacrifice, they did things. He worshiped the Messiah in righteousness. And the Messiah said, no problem, you come, you bend the knee, you do your mea culpa. I'm going to give you victory. Go fight them. You already have victory. And Zippo went over there. He fought them Hamites. He fought them Gentiles. He beat the crap out of them. But before he went there, Balaam told him, once you go there after the victory, you're going to have to come back and pay homage and give a little something to the Most High God Almighty. So, well, no problem. So guys, I get my victory. And he went into war with them. He beat the spirit out of them. And then in the midst of celebration, Zippo, very proud, walk around here with his chest poke out. Like, yo, man, we beat them niggas, so what? What y'all niggas gonna do? Y'all can't touch me. I'm the greatest warrior out there, man. What's up with y'all? And all of them run. And then Balaam come to him and say, okay, yeah, man, remember the agreement? So you need to, give a little, say thank you. Balaam push him out of the way. Take woo. He said, the Messiah, you need to thank him. He give you the Messiah. The Messiah can go F himself. I did this. I beat them. Everybody here saw that, right? All y'all niggas saw me. You saw me in the front. I killed them. I beat them. I did this because I'm smart. Because I'm a great stratego. I have all the guns, the money. I did this. Ain't no Mosai. The Mosai didn't help me and stuff like that. And Balaam said, okay, well, if this is what you want to do, Nico, hey, man. And the same thing go with Esau. When Isaac died, Esau and Jacob come to go out there and I'll take the bless. Well, some of the family members, let me go ahead and wrap this up right quick before we only got 30 minutes. Some of the family members, you're going to see the true colors when someone in the house or someone in the family die and left an inheritance. And then you will see what the person that you go up, you will see the true color. You'll truly know what your sister, your brother, your niece, your aunt, your mother, your father, once they left the inheritance. So what did Esau do? When the great king, Isaac himself, died, and then he left everything, Esau being the firstborn, come out of nowhere, run with full speed. Remember, Esau went out. He didn't want to go to school. When they sent him to go to Enoch school, to the Hamitic school with his brother Jacob, both of them going to school every morning, he didn't want to go. Okay, Enoch was like, yo, what's wrong with this child? And then Isaac and the mother, Esau's father and mother said, we love him. We told him not to do this thing. Jacob is behaving, he's doing everything, but Esau, he doesn't want to. All he wants is want to hang out with the gang with this girl. And when Esau was coming up of age, he on purpose went out there and married people, women that it is forbidden for him to do. And then he did on purpose to make the mother cry because the mother did care about him. And then he made it to piss off Isaac because he was loved by Isaac the most. And that's when Isaac fell into a great depression, very bad depression. And then the whole thing killed Isaac, man. He like, this is my prized son. He's supposed to have the blessing. He's supposed to lead the world in righteousness. Esau was not about that, man. He was this gang Negro going out there, do all the wicked things. Because he had the suit that Nimrod, he murdered Nimrod for. But nonetheless, when Esau came in for the death of Isaac, okay, when they were getting the inheritance, by law, the firstborn have pretty much all the inheritance, beginning with the land. But Isaac was a very powerful, rich king. He had all the gold, silver, and precious things in the world. He had all of them. And when Esau came in, Jacob stepped back. Everybody stepped back because they know Esau, man. And Esau get out of his horseman, sword is in his hand. Everybody's enemy starts swinging sword around. People like, oh, yo, calm down, man. You're like, yo, what's going on? And Jacob was like, yo, Esau, what's going on? Dad been suffering, mom been suffering in debt. We never see you. You never sent any money. You never did anything. I've been there taking off that. Like, yo, and Dad, nigga, what's up with you? Let me see the paper, man. And then he said, what we gonna do? How are we going to separate this inheritance? Jacob said, you are the oldest. You are the first. You choose. And Esau laughed. He cackled. He said, I thought you would never ask. And Esau looked at all the gold and he looked at the land. The gold was beautiful. The gold was nice. And Esau loved gold, man. He's hoarding this thing. And Jacob didn't look at anything. Jacob said, choose, man. Whatever you take, take it. And Esau, of course, he knew Jacob can always outsmart him. In Haitian culture, we know Esau and Jacob as Buki and Malice. Buki and Malice is a representation of Esau's true origin and stories. Because the reason why we tell it like this, because the Catholic Church, they will kill you if you tell the true story that I'm telling you here. So we had to use we have to use an allegory of two brothers, a smart and a dummy. Esau was the dummy. He was the brute. And the other one always used his mind to outsmart it, Esau. So Esau felt a trap coming. Esau like, that nigga let me choose? Know about that. He said, but what do you want? Jacob said, okay, these two things. There is all the gold and the land. Which one you want? Whatever you choose, I'm taking the other. If you choose the gold, I take the land. If you take the land, I take the gold. You cannot have both. So Esau sensed a trap. And then Esau back off and said, give me a moment. Don't get me wrong, man. Esau is a brute, but sometimes when it comes to his money, he's being wise. He's being wise. So he left. He went to the Amalekites. He went to the Elamites. He went to the Cushites. He went to the Arabs, or the Ishmaelites. He went to his uncle. Because the Arabs, they all, according to the Bible, are brethren. He went there. And then he called the wisest of them. He said, you know what happened, man? You know, my bastard father, Isaac, never did anything good for me. He hated me ever since I was a boy. He gave the blessing to my brother Jacob because he hated me. Now that mother is no more. He died. May Satan have his soul. So now I'm caught up. I got to take the land and the gold. And the gold is a lot, man. What do you think I'll do? And the wise Arab king said, are you out of your mind, Esau? Look at the land. The land is flowing with milk and honey. And the land, all the Canaanite, the Raphaim, the giants are upon it. The land is secure, man. You can't fight this descendant of Nimrod, man. Those are giant. All the Canaanites, they overrun the land. You can get the land. If you get the land, how the hell are you going to live on it, man? We got all those soldiers. They have technologies that are beyond anything you could possibly ever imagine. Till they have this land, you cannot go over there. You can't even get over there unless they give you permission. And when I went there and I saw those giants living upon the land, I was like a grasshopper upon them. How the hell are you going to get this land, man? Jacob tried to trick you. Take the gold. And Esau jumped. Esau crept, walked his way around like, I knew it. I knew that Negro was trying to trick me. I knew it. I knew I'm supposed to take the gold and the money. Esau hugged his brother, his uncle and things like that. They drank their party and he quickly went back to Jacob. Like, Jacob, my nigga, you can go yourself. I'm taking all the gold, nigga. You think that we take the land, take all the land, push Jacob. He bullied Jacob. He was a huge bully. He keep bullying Jacob, pushing Jacob. Take the land, nigga. I don't need hash. I'm taking every single thing my father owned. Esau take all the gold. Not only that, he took all the servant. He left Jacob with nothing. Absolutely nothing. But before he left, Jacob made him sign a paper. The entire kingdom, the entire people, they were there. They watched Esau sign everything. And he said, you take the land. Here's the land. The land is yours. You are not land. Good luck, motherfucker. And, good. And he said, it's a good luck, motherfucker. Keep those Canaanites out of that land. They have this land secure. He take all the gold, all the servant, every single thing, all the tools, equipment, everything. Isaac was a king, man. He took everything. He had the entire country. He took all of it. He took the clothes of Jacob's back. He took everything. The only thing Jacob had was the deeds to the land. And then Esau said, good luck, brother. No offense, man. I love you, but hey, that's why here she is. All right, let's go. All right, Jacob, man. I'll see you in hell. You and dad. And then he get out. That's why Jacob had no money. He had nothing. He couldn't take the land. That's why he had to go walk 7 years to make money to get Rachel and her sister Leah. And then he left. That was like before Isaac was still alive. And then he left. And then when he left, Isaac died. Yeah, Isaac died. He took everything, he left. And then a few years, Esau lost everything. He lost everything. This family member that took the inheritance and then you think they're going to do something like, he lost everything. He got into gambling, robbing. He was just like another version of Judah, but worse. He got into gambling, drinking, prostitution, pimping, and all these things. Killing, murdering, raping people. He even named his son Eliphaz, which means the god of gold. He loved gold. He named his son Eliphaz. Eliphaz was pretty good. He sent Eliphaz after. That's why I keep getting. He was so angry at Jacob. He said, he tricked me again. That nigga tricked me. Now I lost my money. He stole my land like he stole my blessing. Now he got all this land. He got all this blessing upon him. He's working. And things like that. When Joseph died, no, not what wasn't Joseph. I believe Abraham or one of the guys died, and Esau come back. He was broke. He had no money. He was broke. He had zero money. He come to the funeral the same way. With his sword, he start swinging at people, kill a few one of them, let them know Esau is there, and everybody spread out. And Esau come up. He's like, "Yo, what's up, man? I'm coming here for my land." And then he threatened Joseph. He threatened Joseph to take the land from Joseph, the blessing. Jacob died. Yes, thank you, Sister Dida. Jacob died. Jacob died, and then Esau, he was waiting for Jacob to die. When his brother died, Esau came back, swinging his sword. He's like, "Yo, I'm coming back to take the land." And everybody like, whoa, you can't take the land, man. We went to the court and stuff. You went your court, nigga. I'm taking the land. And Joseph didn't know who Esau was. You know, Jacob grew up Joseph didn't know who Esau was. He grew up in Egypt. So Joseph, see this wild man coming and push people around, bully people, spitting on them, kicking their asses, beating the old women, beating the children, beating the women, and scaring them in. And Joseph said, "Who the hell is this good?" They say, "Okay, this is our great uncle. This guy is a problem, man. Every time we got a family reunion, and this dude coming over there, and he wall up on Joseph, and then with his crew, like, "Yo, nigga, give me the paper, the deeds to this land, man. I own this land. My brother was a thief. He stole the land from me." And then in the midst of all this, and then the judge was called, the people, they checked, Esau was wrong. And then he started beating on the judge and everything. And then there was a commotion, there was a tumult, there was a humbug, and people were fighting. Esau, they're fighting, pushing people and arguing and stuff like that. There was a dude, I forgot the tribe he came from. He was mute, he was deaf. He didn't know what was going on. And the mute fellow saw Esau raging, pushing people. "Y'all, man, I'm killing all of you. I'm putting cases on all of you." And the mute pulled up his sword and dash like a lightning strike and take Esau's head off. And Esau's head flew and fell and rolled into the tomb where Jacob was. From the tribe of Dan, if he was the mute from the tribe of Dan, he was a Spartan. If he from the tribe of Dan, he was one of those Spartans. He took Esau's head off, clean off, with a lightning strike. And Esau's head flew off and fell and rolled into the grave. And the people rolled the rock. They buried Esau's head with Jacob's body. And everybody like, finally. Chushim, a son of Dan, yeah, he was a Spartan. He was a mighty warrior. One of those 300 dudes. And he killed Esau, man. And then people like, finally, man, we have peace. And the descendant of Esau saw that, they back off. They back off. And then that's the only thing that stopped Esau from taking the land. Though the Canaanite was still upon the land. That's why the Most High said, "I will give you the land of Canaan." The land wasn't for Canaan. For Canaan stole the land from Shem. Shem gave the land to his children, with what's supposed to be for us. And then Joshua was that's the last badass that went over there. That wiped out some of the Canaanites. Some of them are still upon the land. The giant. Not all the Canaanites were on board. Okay, some of those people weren't on board. They were just warped into this thing. Yes, the book of Joshua states that Esau was killed by Chuchim, a son of Dan, during a battle with the sons of Jacob. In this account, Esau and his men fought against Joseph and his brethren. Yeah, man, Esau just wore up in there, beat people, and whatever he wants, he take it by force, because he had the blessing of the sword. But nonetheless, beloved, the reason why we say this, we want you to know that things will caught up with you, and all the things caught up with Esau. Okay, all right. So everybody clear on that? Let's go with this so we can close with that. Boy, I got about 13 minutes. Everybody good? Are we good, beloved? Should we move in so I can close with this? We got about like 13 to 10 minutes. Everybody got it. So there's no confusion about Esau and stuff like that. He could do the same thing that we do. He was supposed to be a righteous man, the firstborn. Some of you have people like that in your family. Some of you have children like that. You got 2 kids. There is one that's supposed to be the righteous, He's supposed to be the priest. He's supposed to be the one that bring things in the family. He turned out to be the complete opposite. Well, that was Esau, man. And nobody can blame him. You know, the father loved him, the mother loved him, everybody loved Esau, man. He just hated everyone. He loved himself and his gold. All right, then, good. So, this is one of the video I want the nation to watch, and then we will elaborate on that.
What the is going on with Hollywood right now? What in the simulation remix do we have going on in Hollywood right now, y'all? We have yet another celebrity looking like they got downloaded into the wrong timeline. Is this another Mandela effect? Is this another Mandela effect? Because why does this look like Hadley Cooper? Where did Bradley Cooper go? You cannot sit here and tell me that this is the same man that played the movie Limitless. I just watched this movie last week. That is one of my favorite movies. And y'all gonna sit here and tell me that this is Bradley Cooper? Look at the pictures, y'all. Look at the pictures. Look at the chin. They don't even have the same eyes, y'all. They don't even have the same eyes or the same hair. What happened to Bradley Cooper? What is going on with the celebrities? Everything is off about this picture. The skin tone, the nose, the eyes, the energy is completely different. This dude, you look at the confidence in him. This dude's not even sure if he wanted to wake up this rising. So what's going on in Hollywood? Are they replacing these people with clones right in front of our face? Is this an AI double? What is happening? Is Hollywood aware of something that's taking place that they're not letting us know? Because it's one celebrity after the other after the other. Something big is happening here. Or are we waking up from this illusion, y'all? Because the pattern is there, y'all. Every few months, it looks like another celebrity is getting switched out. So are they swapping souls, destiny swapping? What is going on here, y'all? Oh my goodness. I feel like Hollywood is about to break the limit with this one, y'all. Y'all see the changes, y'all. Let me know down in the comments below. The shift is here. Let's continue to get it. Peace in. Y'all.
All right.
What the?
Here's my take on this, and I'm going to use the AI and then to last night I was discussing this and study, and I already gave the answer and study. Okay, I gave the answer and study. Mr. Trump had a brother back in 2022 and he died. Did they ever give the reason, the cause of death, and what was his name, please?
His name was Robert Trump, and he passed away on August 15th, 2020. The exact cause of his death wasn't publicly disclosed, but he was hospitalized in New York shortly before he passed.
Robert Trump, the brother of Trump, Donald, passed away in 2020. And till this day, we don't know what killed him or what happened to him. Now, beloved, before I know this opened the door for conspiracy theories and for people to come in wilding. You do know this is strictly against our policy here. We ain't gonna give those people that much credit. This is very simple. Okay, this is very simple. Here's what happened. You see, in the beginning of this year, around February or so to speak, we were making videos about all those billionaires, millionaires losing their life. They find them dead in the house. This actor, I forgot his name, he died. He died like weeks or even months. They find him and his wife, their dead, decomposed body in their new home in New Mexico. Gene Hackman, right? Gene Hackman and his wife, and all those actors and millionaires and billionaires, they die, okay? Robert Trump died from complications related to brain bleeding, so they say. Brain bleeding, what happened? Did he fail? Did he slip and fall? Remember that billionaire He owned a football team. He got into a drug overdose, a fentanyl overdose, and then he made it out. He died a few months after that. What's his name again? That billionaire. He owned a team. Brother Stassi, help us out. The guy, the billionaire, he died recently. All those billionaires and millionaires are dying. Why? Well, they know what's going on. They know what's happening. In 2021, 2022, here's another thing. There are a couple of celebrities I just wanted to double check, such as Mr. Bruce Willis. He has an issue with his health. Justin Bieber has some Bell palsy. Celine Dion have another issue. And there were quite a few artists or celebrities that came out and have some issue. Can you double check that for me, please?
Yes, Bruce Willis was diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia back in 2023, and his wife has shared their journey in a memoir. Justin Bieber had Ramsay-Hunt syndrome in 2022, which caused facial paralysis, but he's made good progress. Celine Dion revealed in late 2022 that she has stiff person syndrome, which causes muscle stiffness and spasms, but she's still connecting with fans and was recently seen at a Paul McCartney concert.
Didn't a while ago an artist by the name of Billie Eilish or Eilish said she has Tourette's syndrome or some kind of mental or physical illness or ailment, something like that?
Yes, Billie Eilish has talked about having Tourette syndrome, which causes involuntary tics. She also deals with hypermobility that started after a hip injury when she was 13, and she's been open about her struggles with depression and body dysmorphia.
Body dysmorphia. Now, because of all the celebrities that we mentioned, are there all the injuries related to their physical mobility or that have somewhat an effect on their appearance? Hello, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here. And you're right, many of these conditions do affect their physical appearance or mobility in some way. For example, Justin Bieber's Ramsay-Hunt syndrome caused temporary facial paralysis, Celine Dion's stiff person syndrome can lead to muscle stiffness affecting movement, and Bruce Willis's dementia can affect speech and expression over time. Billie Eilish's Tourette syndrome causes tics, which are visible, and her hypermobility can impact how she moves. So yes, these conditions do have physical manifestations that can be noticeable to varying degrees.
Thank you. Now, why is that? Why is it all those celebrities have something wrong with their face? They can't walk right. They can't walk straight. I'm having problem with my hand. My face is drooping. The reason why I look like this, I look like I'm Justin Bieber, but something is off with my face. Yeah, what the hell happened to your face? Oh, I have this disease. It make my face look like this. Oh, you look like, what the hell happened to you, Celine Dion? Oh, I have this issue with my body that make my body a little bit smaller than I was bigger, or a little bit bigger than I was smaller. Yeah, The Rock Johnson, when you saw The Rock, he's very small. He's very small. You're like, this is The Rock? Yeah, because of the steroids, I don't look big anymore. I look like this small Rock. And those people's speech pattern change. Their walk change. They don't walk the same anymore. Bruce Willis, when you look at it, was like, there is no way this dude, he is Bruce Willis. Sir Biden, when this guy was talking, something seems off with them. It is always something physical. Sir Trump, when doing his first presidency or first term, he was sending 25 tweets a day. And in his second term, he only sent somewhere around 17 on Truth Social, not on X, not on Twitter, Twitter when it was. What seems to be the issue here? Why is it a bunch of people that you used to see all, being around, and they used to, those are high caliber people they used to use to control people and say things out there, keep the masses asleep. See, the thing is, most of those people are no more, man. Most of those people are no longer here. A lot of them, at least 50 to 60% of them are no more. They're gone. They're dead. They are not here. They die. Mostly 988. See, that other fellow, he was in Friends. Matt Perry. Matt Perry died in his jacuzzi because the reason why this thing got out, because somebody did take a picture or video and stuff. They would have just bring you another dude, mask him, because Hollywood is really good with mask. Mask him and say, this is Matt Perry. But he died of a drugs overdose. Those people do not have the guts to live this life with all this money and all the horrible and terrible things that they did, man. Those millionaires, billionaires ain't that tough. They know what's coming for them. A lot of those people fled a long time ago, and a hell of a lot of them die in the tomb, what they're calling bunkers. You see, people make it seems like when, beloved, let's be a little bit unorthodox here. Let's be a little bit unorthodox. We know those people mess with our books. We know the priest of Mahan removed things. For instance, thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Originally, it was thou shalt not suffer a poisoner to live. They removed the word poisoner because they are the poisoner. They like to poison everything. And then they put witch in there so they can come after our people. So they mess with our stuff. Every single event, that's big event that's going to happen in the Bible, in the book of Genesis, during the great flood, the Most High warned them. Noah told them, and then there was sign and things happen. Everything, the stars of when Abraham was born. Oh boy. When Abraham was born, King Nimrod was let known by his wise men that this star signified a child is born today, right now. And this child from his loin was going to come a man that's going to kill you, which indeed Abraham was born. From Abraham's loins came from Esau. Esau killed Nimrod and stole the suit from it. All those things happen, and they were warned, and the people know when they're going to happen. But for some reason, when the Most High, the biggest event, again, beloved, we're going to take this left. What if in the Bible, the Holy One wrote down clearly, this is the time I'm going to come. This is when. And they replace it with no man's know when the Holy One's going to come, to cause confusion. What if there was a date, a proper sign that say, once you see this sign, you effed up. Once you see this thing happen, you got about 2 or 3 years or 2 or 3 seasons. What if there was a way in there that literally say this, and they're like, we ain't gonna leave this in there, because once they see the sign, they know what it is. We're gonna leave this out for the elites, for the higher up to know. That's why they party, and at a certain point, they know they're getting close, everything is shutting down. Look at the White House, man. They are destroying physically destroying the White House right in front of your face under the pretext that they're going to make a $1 billion ballroom, man. But what if they had this thing fully written in them? Our ancestors weren't stupid, man. They are masters of calculating the celestial movement. They know when the ship was going to be there. They wrote it down. They know when certain events going to happen. How the hell Montezuma know the moment he saw the ship coming to his shore, he's like, this is it. There's nothing we can do. When those guys came in Haiti in 1492, the moment they touched the land, our people give up. They know, they saw the sign, they know that's it. There's nothing we can do. Quantum Solace, thank you, Brother Levi, for this knowledge. Again, beloved, this is what if. What if the Holy One, make it very clear, he said, by the year of this and that, when this thing is returning, Or when you start seeing this, and I'm going to do this. Now, of course, beloved, they put like, oh, there will be rumors of wars and this and stuff like that and things, which there, ever since people were upon this land, there were always wars and rumors of wars and things. But this time is different. What if those so-called elite knew this and they know for a fact that there's nothing they can do about it? And all those people that are dying because they find the truth and they're killing themselves and they really don't want you to do. Remember what they did in 2020, 2021, 2022, when they did all that damage. Most of those people died. So they had to bring all those migrants over here, okay, to buffer and push and bullied our people, and did the same thing that they did in the 60s and the 1910s, 20s when they brought all the Italian. But what happened? When the migrant came here, they're like, oh, hell no, we ain't gonna stay in the hood with them niggas. We ain't gonna stay over here with them. We're coming for you. They went to the rich white neighborhood. They start robbing the Agra dudes. They start robbing rich white people. They start taking wealth and bring it back to whatever they come from. And then they really and totally leave the so-called black community alone. They were trying to start a war between so-called migrant and black folk and saying, oh, well, they are beating black people. They are taking this and that and this. And the plan didn't work. It backfired. They brought those people there to cause illusion that they are that much. Now, a lot of them, they sent them back. And when some of you are driving, whether in LA or Miami or Atlanta, you see there is a difference in traffic. When you go to certain government building, you don't see that much people anymore. The illusion they were trying to hide with padding people with their numbers, with fake numbers. And then a few months ago, Sir Trump made it a law or something that he will do something with the census, counting everyone and stuff or whatever. What if most of those people are no more, man? What if like one of the main people or the people that were holding on to certain point, they get all no more? Some of you, you had business, you had job, you couldn't get, now you get them, because those people weren't brought there to work, to be equal with you. They were brought to keep you in your place. When you apply to a job, they'll smile in your face, shake your hand, kiss you, and keep you down. Now those people are no more. You can get this job. All those illusions they were putting out there, those celebrities, more and more, you are hearing Hollywood left LA to Atlanta. Now they leave Atlanta to London or the UK. I am not saying, beloved, we know the time, but what if those people do know? And we don't actually really know exactly. And then they go over there, they're like, you know what? This is I can't take this anymore, man. Give me my 12 gauge, let me eat this, man. Give me my 9mm, let me eat this. Give me my 45, let me eat this. Give me my rope, let me hang this. Because those people are not as strong as you think they are. Beloved, can you imagine? You have the strongest, the most powerful being upon this earth coming after you, man. And then you alive. You want to face this being alive with your sword and gun and missile. You're facing this primordial being. And then you're going to fight him as if you have somewhat a chance to win. As if you have somewhat a chance to die with your great honor. Is that what that is? Is that what you people want to tell me, that the so-called elites are so confident now? They're like, yo, we're going to hunker down. We're going to fight them niggas. Let them come. We got bombs. We got this. Those people barely can fight you in the street. They barely can fight our people. Put any of those elite in a boxing ring with any two-third walking down the street. You'll see what will happen to them. Take a guy like Bill Gates. Take anybody here. Take up our oldest women here. Give her a good cane and put her in a ring with Bill Gates. You'll see what will happen to Bill Gates, man. You think a guy like Bill Gates have the power or the strength to sit there and know for a fact he's going to be questioned? This thing going to come over there. They're going to get him wherever they go. You think all those people have this strength? A lot of those people like, yo, I'm checking out of here, son. I did everything. I did everything under the earth, everything under the sun, everything above the sun, everything. I'm good. I'm out. And then they don't want the people to see, so they hire other people since the beginning that look like them, and then give them masks and stuff like that, have them walk around. Make no mistake, those people have no cloning technology. They can't do this. Do you know how advanced cloning is? If they had cloning technology, they would never need you here, man. They would never need no migrants. They would have just overrun you. And they would have come up in your face and telling you they have cloning technology. They have none of that, man. Those people are not that smart. Those people ain't that powerful, man. This is just a thought. All right, beloved brothers and sisters. I forgot to read the sister, Sister Donna M. Oh boy. Okay, all right. Let me go ahead and see if I can get the picture for you. I did take a picture of the Is it back or up? No, that's there we go. Okay. Let me try to share with you what this sister had shared with me. I had to take a picture of this. Oops. There we go. Yep. All right. Okay. Before I move in with this, let me put the link. This is the sister email for those of you who want her services. All right, let me read the email for, wait, what is it? There we go. All right. There we go, right here. Shalom, Big Levi and family. All praises to the Most High for another marvelous day. And this box are handmade soaps, shea butter mixes, deodorant, and lip balms that I make and sell. The Most High has given me the gift of creativity via my hands, and I am sharing some of my products with you. And I pray that the gift serves you two purposes. One, to thank you and your family for all the hard work you have put in over the years for the AK family. My husband and I have been watching you. I'm on Patreon with you too, since the monolith video you posted. Again, this is unbeknownst to the sister. She sent me this letter not years ago, months ago. All right, she's talking about the menhir. Okay, remember, 3-Eye Atlas is a giant freaking menhir coming over there. All right, the monolith videos you posted. It's been a wild ride ever since, and we're still strapped in. I pray you like the products, and I pray they serve you well. 2, I'm selling these same products with more to come on Etsy, and I'm praying you shout me out about whichever products you like. I am noticing that the Awakening and Awakening family are buying products made by us and for us more and more, and I wanted to be one of those who go to sellers. I myself am a subscriber, customer for True Laundry Detergent and Leafy Toilets Paper. Both businesses are owned by Brown. Can't say they know who they are or not. They don't post about that, brothers. As the hidden business fall away, none of us need worry about where we are going to find our everyday and household products. We can start buying and selling amongst ourselves now and continue that way. Having said that, I pray that you and your family enjoy this gift. You can reach me at, that's the email, or on Etsy at yahoasgarden.etsy.com. Now, here's what happened. Sister Donna M, okay? And here's what happened. When the sister sent me this, and of course, I bought the soap and things like that. I bought it home, and I completely agree with the sister. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna use this thing. And the family, they just took everything. I didn't have the I couldn't even give the sister a review because they just took everything and they fought over it, you know. And there was another two other visitors that came in, and I'm not a woman. I don't know what the hell you women do, you know, when it comes to shea butter. Apparently, those cosmetic things or things people, I almost get hung over this thing, you know, because I didn't really know what they are. And I was like, oh, those are the stuff. And they're like, those are handmade? I'm like, yeah. One of my sisters sent this to me and stuff. And then they start taking things. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, leave me one so I can say, well, you don't need this because you got that, you got this. I'm like, how do people know what I got in my bathroom? Like what have you been telling them what the hell is going on in there? They took everything. So I can't give a review. I'm sorry, sister, I can't. They took everything. I don't know how they taste. Well, I'm keep thinking about food, but I don't know how they feel. So, you know, I'm sorry, but yeah, for the people that need things from the sister, yes, indeed. We should go ahead and support ours. There's another sister that made me a very nice yellow necklace, and they took the necklace. I'm looking for this thing. I wanted to show the people. The sister is very talented, Sister Sweet Butters, and she gave me this necklace. What the hell? Where's my necklace? Who took my necklace out there? Did I misplace it or somebody took it? I don't know. I misplaced it somewhere. So the sister had this done with me. Okay, that's her email if you do wish to support the sisters, because of course, here's another thing, beloved. We have quite a few people that don't want to see our people succeed in pretty much in anything. I'm going to make this very clear. You have people that hated our sisters, our brothers for selling product, for making money. For instance, I have people coming at me and telling me that don't support this brother, don't support these sisters because their YouTube account is promoting product or they have ads running on them because they're after money or they are taking money from the devil or whatever. Just like you heard the story of Esau and Jacob, the so-called elites or YouTube, those people are broke. They have no money. They never had any money. Whatever money that they think they have, those are things they stole from us. If you see someone have a YouTube account which is theirs, they can do whatever the hell they want, is running ads on them, you have no business, no right to tell this person, take your ad down, take your channel down, do it for free. You don't know the financial the situation this person is on. You can't tell a sister, don't sell, don't make a business because this system is evil. We are not part of this system. We are not their system. We got our own things going on. Some people out there, please, beloved, do not seek validation from people that can't do what you are doing. If you build a beautiful house, a family member don't like this house because he doesn't suit him or her, and they order you to destroy the house because they don't like it. You got a sister that have a channel and she make products, she make things for hair and stuff. People are complaining, why is she running ad? Why is she running this? Why is she do this and stuff like that? People love, this is what they want. They want you to be in a situation where you turn like Mr. Bishop Marvin, where you become a beggar. You're shaking down your congregation for money. You're begging. Donation, donation, donation. Once you use your mind, you do something on your own that can bring you money. They don't want that. They want you to be beg out there so they can give you $2 and say, the reason why you are here, you live because I give you $2 donation. Not because I made a business, I started a YouTube channel or TikTok channel, I got paid for my hard work, I got this and that, or you part of this, you part of that. I have people complaining to me about this. Last time a sister sent me something for my beard and stuff like that, and then I said I do this all the time, And people, coming after me like, why are you promoting this? You're not righteous and stuff. Why are you talking about money? That's why when you have the backward and the miss, the mentally imbalanced, the one that fail at life, and then now when they see anything happen, anybody, any other people trying to make a living, they will come after you and calling you evil, calling you name, and be really mad, angry at you and stuff. I'm like, yo, mind your own goddamn business, man. Mind your own damn business. You don't know the situation, the financial, economic situation this person is in. You don't know the kind of blessing that the Most High is going to send to this person. And you are on the way telling him or her to take down their stuff because you don't like it. If you cannot support this person, you don't support this person. Point blank period. You either unsubscribe or you go somewhere else. But you have no right to go to this person and say, hey, you are doing this thing for money, because I know you're doing it for money. And the money that you're receiving is come from Satan, because Satan is the only money. This is the same garbage they taught those people in church. Money is evil unless you put it in an envelope. You bring me $2,000 in the church, not $1,200. You bring me $2,000 plus that $3,200 or whatever that is. You bring, but if you keep this money, you work for it, you stuff, it's evil unless it's in my hand. Money is from Satan and stuff like that. Money is there's nothing wrong or evil about money. It is always the person, the people. Money just reveals who they truly are. This person was already born evil and stuff. They were just hiding. The moment money get involved, you see their color. It had nothing to do with the money. This person was always a scumbag. This person was a backward person. He was already evil. He was like playing around, acting like they're righteous and stuff. The moment came, oh, the money is here, man. I got to get this thing, man. There are plenty good people, righteous people out there. They have money. They are not evil. You have a job. You have a business. Are you evil? Some of the people out there have YouTube account. They run ads into it. Are they evil? This money come from Satan? People always in the way of the Most High with their fake righteousness and fake humbleness, coming over there and try to tell people how to run their lives. That's why I ain't gonna tell Mr. Marvin how to do his business, because he's supposed to do that. Jealousy and envy. Why are you getting money, man? Why are you getting this? Give the money to the pastors. Give them to 83. Leave poor. Being poor is righteous. Being homeless is righteous. Give up the land, man. The fake humbleness, trying to come and humble you on something they don't understand, something they don't know. So with me doing this, please, if you have your silly little email trying to tell me this is evil, Satan, keep them to yourself. I don't need your opinion here. I don't need your silly, backward, childish opinion. Try to tell me what is Satanism, what is witchcraft. I'll pass this thing. Beloved, I will leave you with peace. I will leave you with love. I say shalom. We are going to talk about tomorrow the incident that happened over there in Mexico concerning these 12,000 people are missing. A lot of people are missing in those flood and things like that, okay? And of course, the thing that happened in France where they stole the crown and those jewelry and the Louvre, okay? Shalom.
Make the devil disintegrate. Pour my face to the east and I'll alternate. Watch me levitate, 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 reality, levitate, 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 reality, levitate, 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 not elevate.
Halt. Don't take a step no further. Lightness required from detached observers. No escape from the struggles of warfare. Ancestral wars, no dark clouds. Wherefore only the bold can cross the rainbow bridge. Not an ounce of fear, no looks down, not a smidge. Don't shun obstacles, off path, no switch, or give a single fudge or the tug of a yappy. Rich in the heart, deep elemental balance. Fight hard to bestow meaningful, crucial talent. Serve the purpose, gatekeepers hold no malice. Ride Michael Lines, find the peaceful floating palace. Dome of Kublai Khan, echoes of the Yuan. Mandate of heaven from decrees laid upon. Wings like these needed not to float as swans. Visions of gods bearing many wise spawns.
Levitate, 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 reality, levitate, 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 not elevate, levitate, 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 reality, levitate, 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 not elevate.
Natural innovator. Is that thing we call it? Yes, it is. Igne natural innovator integral. Fiery plague in America and Europa. Conflagration 83's confused, asking why. Genesis 15:13 says hallelujah. Jacob's trouble is over, thus say Yahweh. By his power we have manna, we say all praise Yah. By the guide of right mama we say Gloria. Mene, mene, take out to Babylon.
Levitate, 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 reality, levitate, 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 not elevate, levitate, 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 reality, levitate, 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 not elevate, levitate, 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 reality, levitate, 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 not elevate, levitate, 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 reality, levitate, 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 not elevate.